Hello, everyone. For a while now, you guys have been asking me, hey, can you do some ASMR? Or, hey, Rev, you've got a really calm voice. It's really nice. And thank you. I don't agree, but whatever. So I decided, you know what? We could do a different series. We could do something a little bit interesting. I've done I don't know anything about, and I've done uh, fucked up Flash games and stuff like that. And I can do something like this, right? It could be a series. So anyway, I finally decided to cave in, and this is an original story. I wrote it. It's awful. I'm bad at writing, but it's not one of the things I'm good at. Uh, this tape is meant to be relaxed too, so let's just have a good time with it. Let's begin. But actually, before we do, go to your favorite place. Get into a comfy chair or a place you go when you want to be at peace with the world. Wear some comfy clothes. Find some time to be alone and relax. You deserve it. Get away from the distracting sounds and people. You don't need that. Give yourself this free time to relax and be at peace. Set the temperature to a comfortable level and make sure the air is clean and fresh. Febreze that shit if you have to. Allow yourself to just fall into the words that I'm saying and forget about your worries. Become calm. Allow your breathing become regular, smooth, paced. Allow your imagination to play out like a movie in front of your eyes. Now we can begin. You wake up, the cool feeling of water on your feet, the warm sun coming down on you. You open your eyes. Your friend is there. You don't remember when you met him, but he's smiling. He's been a good companion for the last few weeks. The seagulls call. The air is fresh. All is right in the world. You've both been laying there for a few hours, letting the warm rays of the sun beat down on you and wrap you like a blanket. It's yet another glorious day on the island. He's completely naked, his massive schlong laid out on the beach like a beached whale. He stands up. Your eyes follow him as he walks out into the water. First up to his waist, then to his shoulders, and then he's gone. The only trace of him that's left is the head of his massive member floating like a fishing lure at the top of the sea. People enter and exit your life in a fairly regular occasion now, ever since the apocalypse. No one quite knows what happened, but for some reason, the thing that every nerd in his basement has been freaking out about for years has finally happened. Zombies turned out to be real. This had been entirely forgettable, as that muscles need oxygen to contract and zombies are incapable of breathing, making them fairly useless and not very aggressive. But the idea of a zombie outbreak was sensationalized by the media. From there, doomsday preparers and gun nuts and anyone else who easily bought into the state of panic began acting out any plans they had for a zombie apocalypse scenario, even before the all clear was given by the CDC. The end result was absolute chaos in the streets. You sit up, the sand shifts under your weight. You watch the clouds drift lazily through the sky. You have ample food, water, no concerns as the world is burning somewhere far away from this tranquil moment. You remember the first time you killed. Locked in mortal combat with a stranger, you swung the sharp end of the knife across him several times, time and time again, until he finally fell, drenched in warm blood of someone you didn't know. It has absolutely nothing to do with the zombie apocalypse, and it actually happened quite a few years prior to all that. Aren't quite sure why you remembered that just now. Perhaps it's the warm hug of the sun's golden light. You stand up. A cool breeze brushes by. You decide to head home. Home for you now is a lighthouse on the other side of the island, through the forest. The leaves rustle as you walk the path. Twigs snapping, birds singing. The location is ideal, as no one ever bothers to come here. Everyone is fighting for gasoline in some Mad Max-style hellscape, but not you. The sun shines through the leaves as if through stained glass. This is a sanctuary, as much as it is home. You wander for a while, taking in the fresh air of the forest, the sweet smell of exotic flowers, and finally, you see the lighthouse through the last few feet of foliage. You emerge from the forest. You survey the land. You breathe in, and then out. It's time to get crunk tonight, you declare, and head to the lighthouse. You're smart enough to bring a lifetime supply of liquor, which, considering the benders you've been going on, will be much shorter than it would have been otherwise. That's okay. The lighthouse has a gentle hum about it, gentle turning of mechanisms that aids your sleep. The lighthouse provided warmth and comfort during the winter months, their fireplace crackling as you looked out to the forest, slowly being coated in a gentle white frost. So picturesque it could easily be a Christmas card. You sipped on hot chocolate and looked out the window of the lighthouse, wrapped in a cozy wool blanket. You decided to spike your hot chocolate with vodka and just sit there, taking in the winter night. You return to reality. All this binge drinking is really messing with you. The gentle hum of the lighthouse engine, and perhaps the crash of waves on the beach. No, it's a speedboat slowly coming towards your island. The people look stern and angry. The gentle clack of your rifle as you lug it up, and then up the steps. "Fuck you," you shout into the gentle breeze as you fire off a warning shot towards the boat. They continue to head towards you as you ready for the next shot. This time you breathe in, calmly and with purpose, and steady your aim. And then fire, allowing yourself to exhale, slowly. The bullet pierces the engine and explodes into a fireball of gore. That's weird. That's physically impossible, you think to yourself. Before this thought has fully formed, you interrupt yourself and think, well, it's time to get wasted. And you go inside. You retrieve 2 wine glasses and pour some red wine and sit watching the sunset. You are alone, but the idea of 1 wine glass is depressing. That's what your ex used to say. Never just have 1 wine glass. It just means that you don't expect company, she said. She slept with Jimmy. Fuck her. Fuck Jimmy. She's a cheating whore. You relax back and reflect on your day as you slowly drift asleep to the sounds of water hitting the beach far below. I hope you have enjoyed this relaxation tape, and I hope the sound of my gentle voice has helped you have a better April Fool's Day. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and leave a like if you had a good time. Subscribe if you want, and I will see you guys next time with something that isn't this. Goodbye.